today. Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Houston Texans.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Let's go. Ready?
Young wasting no time, right to the air. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And here's Young. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a throw here to his running back. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
And number 27, a gain of 5.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Young. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw down. Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, Charles, when you think about this defense, this week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
That throw by Young incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game. The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8. Allen now looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st down, Allen. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Young on third down.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They've got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Looking to throw, Young.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
But it'll be second down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The play fake. Now Young. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I don't know return punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling. And just...
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
At the 25-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, hold. 56. Alert! Go.
Throwing now is Allen. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Texans send the punter out.
And deep to return it is Marcus Jones.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Middle. 5 wide. Look out!
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
What's that?
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a first carry here for Robinson. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
The Texans at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right.
And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The Rams on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Allen's throw taken in by Cooper here.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Allen going to throw.
Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Robinson will try to pick it up.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
the tackle made by Michael Pierce. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Half 85, half 85.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Young will set to throw. Incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Bijan Robinson. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get...
Oh, Young loses it, and the Texans scoop it. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here's 2nd and 3. Option play. Here's Robinson.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Bijan Robinson
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Fighting through, and he's got space. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go. Set, go.
Final play of the half. Young rolling to his, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Allen now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. To the air, Allen. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Allen. Just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Flushed out. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Josh Allen. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 42-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Ready?
Young on first down. Now pass complete to Moore. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Young off the play fake. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, Young. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it will still lead to a fourth down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Texans just continue to roll.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
49. Rams, nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Young. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here is Young. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the...
And now here is another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
On third down, Robinson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
And they're going to speed things up here. Play action. Now it's Allen. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Houston. Amari Cooper, 41 yards.
And the Texans are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Los Angeles.
Young now. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Rams.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
And 12. At the Texans 16.
Here's Young looking to throw on 2nd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in Newcastle?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
At the 33-yard
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down, Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And that's out quickly to Chase.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Alert! Stop. What is that?
Here's Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Alert!
Allen to throw once more. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Texans 63, Rams nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Okay, ready?
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Young's going to throw for this.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Adrian Amos with a pick. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
That throw by Young incomplete.
63, Rams 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 109 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Following the interception, Young. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First and 10, Young. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. On play action, Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Well, fans